I don't want to hear any more excuses. You have to give me something I can use. I'm running out of time. What?
Well, hello to you, too.
Hello? What? What do you want? What are you doing here?
I came to check on you. I wanted to make sure you were okay after yesterday.
I don't want to talk about it.
Why not?
How do I know you're not here to spy on me for Dusty?
Okay, here's an idea. Why don't you try taking my concern for face value?
Okay, you want to know how I am? I'm great. I'm on top of the world. My wife and child are off right now, playing house with another guy.
Ex-wife.
I'm never letting go of Meg.
Well, you're never going to have a chance to get her back if you don't prove to her that you've changed. And you're not going to change if you keep obsessing about this. Now, if you really want to get better...
I'll get better as soon as Dusty gets what's coming to him.
Dusty didn't put a gun to Meg's head. It's not like he forced her to marry him, no.
No, I don't know. And you don't know either. Do you know? Tell me something. Why aren't you upset that the man of your dreams got married?
Because I know the marriage is never going to last.
Come on, let's take off your jacket. We'll get you something to eat. Saw your mom in the barn.
Did she speak to you?
She spoke to Johnny and me. She pretty much ignored.
Yeah. Well, she's not saying that much to me either these days. At least she didn't take a shot at you.
Maybe after the hearing, you know. She'll come around. She'll see that you and I got married for the best reason in the world.
She will come around. I asked her if she could watch Johnny while we're at the courthouse, and she said yes. Johnny even charmed her into a pony ride.
He gets that from me.
Yeah, I know. Lily called. She and Faith are going to come by and babysit Eliza.
Does Holden know that?
Just watch. Holden's going to come around eventually.
Wow. Really feels like family here.
We did the right thing, Dusty.
And after today, nobody can take away my son.
So where's all this confidence coming from? You say Meg and Dusty's marriage isn't going to last like you've got some kind of a money-back guarantee.
Why do you think they got married?
To push me out of Meg's life.
Oh, well, there's a lot more to it than that. Did you know that Johnny's custody hearing is today?
No.
They got married to make sure that Dusty could keep Johnny.
How do you know that?
Dusty told me. What?
No, I know what you're doing. It's not going to work.
Okay, what am I doing?
You're trying to keep me from going after Dusty. You're trying to protect him.
How?
You're trying to keep me from freaking out. You tell me that their marriage is about Johnny and not about Meg because apparently you think that I'll behave myself if I have some kind of hope.
Paul, the last thing I think that you need right now is false hope. So no, that's not what
You
I'm
are
doing.
a fool if you believe anything that Dusty has to say to you.
Okay, fine, I'm a fool.
What do you got? Really? I'll be right there.
Where are you going?
If Dusty thought I was just going to roll over for him, he was wrong.
I just want to make sure that you're ready for today.
Of course I am. Today is the reason we did what we did.
Yeah, but even so.
Dusty, I meant what I said. I'm going to do whatever it takes to help you keep your son.
Are you having second thoughts about our marriage?
Nope. Not one.
You can tell me if you want.
Okay, look. We both had our reasons for doing this. And after the way Paul acted yesterday with Eliza, it reconfirmed mine. He's proven to me that I can't trust him. And it's not safe for us to be around him anymore.
Tom.
Hi, Dusty. Meg. I'm glad you're here. Your support for Dusty may go a long way with the judge. What?
There's something you should know. Meg's not here as my friend.
I don't understand. You're not here for Craig?
No, she's my wife now.
What?
Dusty and I were married a couple of days ago in Reno.
After your divorce, you jumped into another marriage?
Is that a problem?
I wish you'd talk to me about it first.
Well, what's there to talk about? You know why I did it. Show the court that I have a family to love and support my son.
You realize Craig tried to do the same thing by marrying Carly.
Carly didn't go through with it. Craig's got nothing to make himself look like a better parent. I'm gonna get a cup of coffee before we start. Would you like one?
No, I'm fine, thank you.
Tom.
Craig?
Just want you to know that I have no hard feelings. I realize you're just doing your job.
Well, that's big of you to say.
I understand why you would side with Dusty.
Other than the fact that he's my client?
No, you went through something similar with Hal and Adam.
Well, I don't see how that's relevant.
You raised another man's son as your own, just as Dusty is trying to do. But then, considering how Adam turned out, I'm not sure he wouldn't have been better off with his biological father.
I didn't expect to see you here.
Me either. I suppose I feel like I owe Craig. I assume you're here to support Dusty?
Well, it's a little bit more than that.
What do you mean?
Dusty and I are married now. I'm here to support my husband. Dusty, thank God I found you.
What's wrong?
I just thought that you should know. I think Paul might do something to disrupt the hearing today.
Why do you say that?
I just saw him and he was talking about teaching you a lesson.
There's nothing he can do to me.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I thought you were smarter than this, Josie.
What?
Why do you keep hanging around Paul? He uses you to bother me.
Dusty?
I gotta go.
Right, sure. Good luck.
What did Josie want?
She was just wishing us luck.
Mr. Donovan.
Good morning.
Great. If you two are ready to join us, we can begin.
Mr. Montgomery, you are without counsel?
Yes, Your Honor. I released my attorney this morning.
Very well. Well, you all know why we're here. It's because Mr. Montgomery is challenging the custodial arrangement of the minor child, John Dustin Donovan. Mr. Montgomery, why have you brought this motion?
Your Honor, John, or Johnny, as we call him, is my biological son. His mother, Jennifer, was Mr. Donovan's late wife. At the time of her death, due to circumstances beyond my control, I was unjustly imprisoned. Now, all the charges against me have since been dropped, and I've been cleared of any wrongdoing. But because of my incarceration, I have missed a significant portion of my son's life.
He was better off.
Mr. Donovan.
Custody was granted to Johnny's stepfather, Mr. Donovan. And I understand why the court made that decision. Upon my release, I was granted visitation rights. But another situation occurred, not of my doing, and Johnny was taken away from me again. It was taken from all of us. But he's back now. And since his mother is gone, and all my legal troubles are behind me, it is my sincere belief, as his remaining biological parent, that Johnny is better off in my care. Your Honor, the only reason I lost custody is because the legal system failed me. Because I was falsely imprisoned. All I'm asking of the court today is to correct that injustice. For the sake of my son.